Welcome to The Brain Your Wealth, a book authored by Mwima Mwesigwa Herbert, placing you in the driving seat of your economic prosperity. The Brain Your Wealth, the book that was authored by Mwima Mwesigwa Herbert, and it says, placing you in the driving seat of your economic prosperity. We are looking at chapter 9, and it says records to keep in business. When you read the Bible, it says, that is Habakkuk 2:2. Then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. That is Habakkuk 2:2. What we have to know is it's always very good for us to write down each and everything. Let us always write down our dreams. Let us always write down our visions. In business, anything that you do in business should be documented down. That is why we are looking at chapter 9 that says records to keep in business. What we need to know is many youth are in business, or many people are in business, but they are not putting down everything that they do in their businesses. What I mean is they are not writing down, and as a result, this has kept their businesses either down or stagnant, or many of their businesses have collapsed as a result. Let us now look at the most important records to keep when doing any business. Remember that any business that you are doing, you should make sure that you put down records if you are to realize whether it's making progress or not. The first records that you should put down are records on purchases. These are records on things that you are going to purchase, things that you are going to buy. These things are either products or goods that you are going to buy, so that after selling them, you are going to make sure that they make profit for your business, so that your business can progress. Each time you purchase items for your business, price tags should be put on each to guide the operators in the business and reduce on the possibility of losses due to underpricing. Remember that if you have bought a good at a certain amount of money, for example, you have gone and bought a bag of sugar at a certain price, please, it's always good for you to mark how much you have bought it, and then you know the price of each kilograms at which you are going to sell, so that at the end of the day you make profits. Without putting price tags, you'll end up making a lot of losses, and this will bring down your business. So it's always good for you to keep records on each and every purchase that you make in your business. The other records that you should keep are records on sales. What we mean by records on sales is, even if it means doing it the hard way, it is important that all sales made are recorded as soon as they are made on a regular basis. This will help you so that you know that I've sold sugar 2 kilograms, so that you record. I've sold nuts 3 kilograms, you record. I've sold salt such and such amount, you record. I've sold biscuits. Everything that you sell, please make sure that you make records of those sales, so that when a bag of posho is finished, you know how much that you sold from that bag, so that you can purchase another bag. Many times, because some business people don't make records on sales, they end up mixing money that is coming from sugar with that is coming from salt, with that is coming from nuts, with that is coming from rice, with that is coming from posho. And when sugar is finished, you realize that there is no money, there is no clear money that you got from the bag of sugar. So you don't know whether you made profits or you didn't make any. Other records to keep are records on salaries. Many business people don't know how to keep records on salaries. The first question that you should ask yourself is, how many people am I employing and how much am I giving, how much am I paying every month? By doing so, you realize that you know the kind of amount of money that you are spending on salaries. Remember, we always say in business that you yourself, the proprietor of the business, you should also be on the salary account so that you also pay yourself. In doing so, you will know how much money is going on salaries so that you avoid the issue of paying ghost workers or paying air. Other kinds of records that you should keep in place are records on damages and theft. Remember that any business has equipment. In case any equipment gets damaged, please make a record. Record that a computer has been damaged, a table has been damaged, or a chair has been damaged, like that, so that it will help you on how easy or when to replace some of these damaged equipments. And even equipment that has been stolen, please make a record so that at the end of the year, at the end of the month, you can know how many equipments have been stolen, how many equipments have been damaged, so that you plan on how best to replace them. When you make records on the damages and equipment that has been stolen, this will enable you to know how the business is growing and how the business is progressing. Other kinds of records are records on customers. It's always very good and a very good practice to know and to have information on those top customers, those clients who support your business. Many times we have clients who are so important, clients whom we can't miss out. In doing so, we should get all the important information concerning these clients. We should, for example, know all of them by name, know your clients by name, and even by contact. Have their contacts, have their telephone numbers, have their emails, have their location. It will really help you to track them. When they get lost, when they disappear, it is always good for you to check on them. My dear client, how are you? Are you enjoying our services? Oh, it is long that I'm not seeing you come back. What is not happening? Is there anything that you need us to change? It's also always good for you to know the schools to which their children go, the names of their children, so that you can relate yourself with these customers. You see, whenever you speak to a customer, whenever you go into the particulars of a customer, you easily identify with the customer by name. When you say, Herbert, how are you? This customer will say, look, this man, this businessman identifies with me. When you know their children, when you know their wives, when you know their location, it becomes easier for you to identify with them, and then they will easily come back and support you. The other types of records that you should put down are money taken by the owners. Many times we have owners of the business women and men who just take money out of the business. That is a very bad mentality. Whenever you take money out of your business, make sure that you record that money down, so that when you pay the money back, you also record that we have paid the money back. Remember, I always tell any business person that this money is for the business. It is not your money. That is what I mean. The money is for the business. So whenever you take out this money, make sure that you know behind your medulla oblongata that you are borrowing this money from the business. So you need to bring it back. But whenever you think that the money is yours, That is one of the mistakes that business people make that lead to the collapse of their businesses. So each time you take money from your business, make sure that you record this money that you have taken away from your business, so that when you bring it back, those receipts are cancelled, so that the business continues growing and growing. Why very many businesses are collapsing is because the proprietors, the owners of the businesses, just take out money without recording. For example, when you get a visitor and your business sells soda, make sure that if you are giving this visitor soda, put money there, buy that soda from the business. Don't just take out the soda and then don't put back the money. If you don't have the money, please make sure that you don't take out the soda. Or if you take out the soda, make sure that you bring the money thereafter, so that the business continues thriving, so that the business can continue growing. Other types of records to keep are the main business achievements. Remember, each and every business has achievements. So at the end of the year, at the end of the month, anything like an achievement in business. Have you made profits? Have you made clients happy? Have you, everything that you look at as an achievement, please document it down, so that when we are talking about the success of the business, we can refer to that. For example, record the initial capital with which you began the business with. Record major capital injections, any injection that you are putting in, any more capital that you are adding in. Please make sure that you make a recording of it in that business. Whenever this is made to boost the business, record when your business begins to employ staff. Every achievement. This one is the stuff that we began with. Please record them. This is the day when we did ABCD. Please, any milestone should be recorded, so that we have a track. If we are making a report, we can have a very clear report, because we have been documenting each and every achievement of our business. As we conclude chapter 9 of records to keep in business in the book The Brain, Your Wealth, authored by Mwima Mwesgwa Herbert, saying that placing you in the driving seat of your economic prosperity, you have to note the following. Regularly update and analyze the business records. This is a very important issue to note. Records are useless unless they are analyzed, because if you don't analyze these records, then they'll be equally useless. So make sure that every record that you put down, every record that you document, you have to make sure that you analyze the information obtained, so that at the end of the day, you know how your business is operating. That is all the information that I can give you when it comes to chapter 9 of The Brain, Your Wealth, which talks about records to keep in business. Thank you very much. You can download this book, or you can obtain a hard copy of The Brain, Your Wealth by contacting 0701 591900. Let's wait for the next chapter. God bless you.